Video games.
Hello, I'm looking for some video games.
Sus.
Welcome back to Citizens of Earth.
Last time we did stuff.
Last time we started the mission where we get the lifeguard. Also, I hate the cone crab. This might be one of my least favorite enemies in the game.
But he's baby.
I don't care. He's annoying.
He's baby. Look at him. He has little fangs.
So the Christ gimmick is he hides in his shell and he's just completely impervious to damage during this. And he can also heal during this.
Heck yeah.
It's just annoying. I don't like this guy. Although thankfully I do have a lot of stuff in my party that can like just gain buffs and stuff while he's doing this. It always lasts for 2 turns under the shell, or under the cone, so just use that to your advantage.
Just gotta beat him up.
Yeah.
Destroy that coin. Destroy him.
I'm starting to like the pharmacist a lot more, or the psychologist. By the way, I have noticed that I have accidentally called the psychologist the pharmacist a lot.
I mean, he is thick pharma.
Mind control.
You see, that's what pharma wants.
So that's another move that requires him to be asleep to use, or your opponent to be asleep, and basically it puts a confusion status on the opponent. So that's kind of cool. Make sure you put on some sunscreen. Good thinking. You got some I can borrow? Normally I'd charge some, but I guess I'll give you the friend of a friend discount. Discount? But you're my big brother. I can't just give my sunscreen for free. When politicians do favors for their family, the whole system breaks down.
We can't have nepotism. How much older is he? Because our John America is so buff compared to, well...
He's not buff. Like, he looks like he's like 50.
Well, you know, he has the big...
Meanwhile, the brother looks like my age. Like, I don't... That's, like, one of my biggest questions with this game. What is the age difference between the vice president and his brother?
If not buff, we'll just say top-heavy.
It looks like there's a 2 to 3, like a 2 to 3 decade difference there.
Oops. Maybe he's a clone. But instead of, like, you know, cloning someone the same age, they clone you from a baby to practice nature versus nurture.
He gave us some lemon lime. We're gonna give that to the conspiracy theorists.
The conspiracy theorists will not get along with Big Pharma. Or Thick Pharma, this is the case.
Or any of the pharmas.
No pharmas.
There's gonna be a lot of, like, battle cutting in this episode.
He's got a lot of battles.
Yeah, I don't like Crystal Beach that much. It's really battle heavy for some reason.
Sell steals here.
You know.
So, what can I do for you today, my man?
It's the car salesman.
You know, famed b-ball star.
Car salesman.
All yours? All except the beauty you're gonna be driving home in today.
Oh, I really don't think I'm in the market to buy a car right now.
Trust me, there's no better time than now. Just take a look around.
You're kind of pushy. Say, do you serve coffee to customers?
Coffee's for closers. Sorry.
I really like his voice actor for some reason. And I like how his default idle animation has him do a thumbs up at some point.
Man just wants a coffee. He also has the same hairstyle as John America.
He does, kinda, yeah.
So maybe everyone's a clone. That makes sense. That's why the mascot has such a weird body. Failed clone.
You think you're cool enough to hang with me? What kind of car do you drive, pal?
I sometimes go for rides in the presidential limo.
What is that, an automatic? Bro, do you even shift?
Shut up.
I know so much about cars.
Okay, here's how it works. If you beat me in a race, I'll consider hanging out with you guys and driving your tired butts around town. What do you say? Or are you chicken?
So he has a unique mission. By the way, you'll notice that I turned the difficulty down before doing this. I recommend you do this, because this is actually a race.
Ooh, fun.
You have to... Now, I used to hate doing this. Now it's just kind of busy work. Because basically, the big strategy is you have to run into cars, get into battles with them, and then kill them.
Oh, no.
You have to...
No.
And then they're out of commission for the entire race, basically. This is a weird screen, by the way. Like, VP's car is a party member, but like
We need to name it.
He says stuff like, "You did it," and "I didn't doubt you for a second." You know, his normal win quotes, but he's riding his own car.
He's doing it to himself. It's self-love, Adam.
So we're gonna be cutting all of these out. Yeah,
He
see,
says
like
patting his car.
patting his car lovingly. You get like 3 bars of charge down at the bottom. That is 1-to-1 what your energy is. So I think what you're supposed to do is get into fights with cars to restore your energy.
But you rather just beat up the cars.
Yeah, honestly, this is just easier if you kill all the competition.
As it should be.
This reminds me of like a reverse of that mission in oh man, what's that F-Zero game?
There
The
are-
one for the GameCube.
I don't know much about F-Zero. I don't know if Calvin Falcon is the best.
I know in F-Zero, the GameCube one is like notoriously difficult because on the hardest difficulty setting, every single car in the road is trying to kill you. Like every single one. Like going out of their way just to get in your way and kill you. And that's one of those rare games. Oh, and there's the other guy's car. There's the car salesman's car.
Look at how fancy it is.
It's a
blue.
fancy car. Also, the battle sprite is just the top-down sprite, which I find kind of lazy. But dude, you couldn't have at least like made a reference to Earthbound because there were like
Yeah.
living cars in that game in there.
The car enemies.
Also, I soft locked the game.
Oh no.
The game, these battles, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to defeat one car and it boots you out. However, I accidentally got into a battle with two, so I crashed I soft locked the game.
That's how Mafia works.
I've never seen this game crash like this before.
You frantically moving around the screen.
I had to close the game and open it back up again. I've never seen that happen before.
Oops.
Oops.
Oops,
Oops, all car salesmen's cars. So we're just gonna redo this all over again.
Woo! You're Sonic the Hedgehog in that blue car.
I've never seen this happen before.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Look at that go. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed, but like on the top right corner of this track, the cop is right there.
Yeah, why is she here? Just to facilitate?
To facilitate. That one took a while because I almost died. And there's the last car. It's just you and me. I killed the car salesman's car before all the other cars. Door slam and high beams. Those are the attacks.
Oh, vengeance. Oh, this is gruesome.
Well done, team.
Team.
It's just everyone is in that car. Everyone is.
All of our party members are in that car. It's like a clown car.
It's a road trip. One of them has like a bag of beef jerky.
Oh, now this really is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh god, it is.
Aaron, how did I make that joke before you did? This is a school mascot for some reason.
There is an episode where they fight a car.
Of course there is.
The car's name is Wheel of Fortune.
There's no one left here. We just have to do one more lap and we're good.
Can't even talk to her.
You can't talk to them, they're just there. Her and the school mascot.
Oh, that's menacing. That's looming.
It's like you're driving and just the school mascot just looks at you from across the arena.
Gosh, the new Slender Man.
So there's a new Slender Man?
No, the mascot's
the
new
mascot.
Slender Man. Let's replace him.
So we have the car salesman. Now, you gave me a very strange name for him. Do you remember what you named him?
Oh, we better find out.
You're gonna find out, and you might even be confused. You named him...
Having a good time.
Okay, you left the name all lowercase, but apparently you can't do that, so... You named him In Pain. His name is In Pain.
Because he's a car salesman and he's always like trying to sell stuff. Look at that smile. That's a smile of pain. I didn't even know he looked like that, but I knew somehow he'd have a pain smile.
He's a weird party member. Initial offer, winning smile. Policy. And he learns a couple other skills. He doesn't learn that many skills, actually. He seems to be mostly a, like, support kind of character. He has, like, okay... initial offer is a attack with priority, which is kind of cool. And you can also run over enemies once you get into his car.
Oh no.
So now you can kill the police in the car.
oh boy.
Yep.
Cause crashes.
He has a move, so he is, initial offer is kind of interesting. He has a move called Policy.
Bridge is closed for construction for the next 4 years. Pending any unforeseen accidents or laziness.
Yeah!
Nope, this guy's got jurisdiction. It's like a bureaucratic trump card. Not for another.
Had a reference to.
I don't think so. Remember, this game came out before 2016.
Then it predicted the future.
This game predicted the future. I hate this part right here. He says you need to find a bright idea, but he doesn't tell you what that means. So, Oh yeah, I think the party members that come up there are randomized, because it was the car salesman when I first initiated that cutscene, then it was the programmer. That was a bit weird.
Just leave your car there? Oh god.
The car is a bit weird. Like, I don't know. You have to, like, hit a... This game you can fully control with the mouse, but, like, one key on your keyboard gets you out of the car.
Oh god.
Yeah, I run from this.
That's a whole mess of burbs.
The car salesman has a move called Policy. You cast it on someone, and then they gain 1 energy for every hit they take, which is kind of interesting. He's very gimmicky, but I don't hate him. I actually like some of his abilities quite a lot. Also, he doesn't really... Oh, he also died during there, so I put him in school, so...
Bad and naughty children get put into school to atone for their sins.
And that's where we first found him.
Uh-oh. Brace yourselves.
Another, when you run, he can say, I guess we have no choice when you fail it, which I love.
We can't help it, sorry.
I guess we have to fight them. Oh god, these enemies are super annoying. Again, I don't know why the enemies here are so dumb. Like, the small birds they can triple strike.
Oh no.
Yeah, and the big birds can heal the small birds. Also, the enemy, I don't really like this. The small birds are literally just the normal enemy scaled down. There's a few enemies that are like...
Oh no.
That was loud.
Oh no.
There are a few enemies that are like that, and I think it's a little lazy, honestly. Oh, and there's the school mascot being awesome, being able to hit all enemies with his normal attack, which is broken. Like,
instead of the squeak sound, it's the sound of the rubber chickens all together at once.
When they die, they make like... Also, this is kind of weird too. Look how small he is compared to the other 2 characters. It's like they didn't scale the car salesman up properly compared to other party members.
You know, like a short king in the game.
You might have noticed that with the other party member, or during that last cutscene too. I don't know, maybe it's like dwarfism or something. I don't know. Like, it's...
Maybe just a short man.
He's just a short guy.
They have the same hairstyle and also the same fact that they're short.
Aaron, are they like alternate reality, like, different timeline versions of each other?
Honestly, I think all of the characters are alternate timeline versions.
How is there not a game theory episode on this game?
Because it can't get the clicks from the 11-year-olds.
But, like...
It needs to be FNAF.
But it's about... Aaron, with politics, you can get clicks in anything.
True. But do you think the same people who draw fan art for FNAF would draw fan art of this?
I don't know.
No one's gonna draw fan art of a middle-aged man, Adam. I know how fandoms work.
There is one party member in this game that I swear was just created exclusively for people to make theory videos about him. How do you sneak up on me?
Sneaky.
Oh god, okay, this is where I'm gonna start doing a lot of cutting, because I get into a lot of battles in this area.
So many battles.
Return to her. I didn't catch the rest of that, but okay.
Go back to her.
This calls for a celebration.
Every single battle. How did I sneak up on him?
Friendship?
I don't know. The real superpower of teamwork.
It's less of teamwork in this game, more of a cult.
Oh, he can change the difficulty even more now.
Can we bring down the difficulty to like -1?
You can bring it, I think the lowest, once you level them up fully, I think the lowest you can put it is like 10% of the enemy stats. So they have 10% of their stats, which is really just, honestly, if you're at that point at which you're grinding up the school mascot that much, you probably don't need that. And likewise, you can also make the enemy's stats 4 times as strong, which is something you should only do when you're grinding, because I showed you what ×2 looked like, and it was annoying.
We love Earthbound Zero here.
Yeah, I actually do like Earthbound Zero.
Yeah. My favorite is the 3rd one.
I think a few years ago I said that Earthbound Zero was my favorite, but I think
Yeah.
I've changed my mind on that. I don't know, Earthbound Zero is archaic in a charming way, but it's, I don't know, it's just a not really well-designed game. It's a game you go back to if you like Earthbound, but you really can't get much out of it otherwise.
Yeah, I like Mother 3 the most. That
Mother
one's
3
my
has a
favorite.
fantastic story.
Honestly, though, like, it's so good, guys. It's such a good game. And of course, Earthbound is still Earthbound because, oh god, it's too good. Video games are good, guys. I think video games might be good.
And after I'm done with my visual novel, I want to make an RPG, and I want to make it a straight-up Earthbound-like.
That should be
But,
fun.
like, it's my kind of Earthbound-like. if that makes sense.
Are you gonna bring back characters from your previous game and like have them complain about why it failed?
I'm not gonna pull. Oh god, the creators of Y2K did that.
Oh god, like who's the old guy from Tamer Island? Eustace?
Eugene.
Ingen. Yeah, bring him back and be like, my game failed. Why am I like this? I punched a wall.
I want like all of my games to be connected in some sort of way, even stuff like Tamer Island that I clearly just made for fun. Like,
it's fun to do that.
I think like I've made a couple stuff so far. I think in the case of Tamer Island and Shepherdmancer, I'm gonna like I'm gonna say like in the universe they're like old religious stories, and that there are many interpretations of them, which I could use as an excuse to remake them one day. I don't know.
True. You see, I connect all of mine by saying there's a person who just resets the universe.
Every time?
Every time, like, the world dies, it's just reset. But, like, a lot of characters are, like, cast in the same roles. That's why there's always a hero.
Oh, no. Is it like a Link kind of thing where they're, like, heroes?
No. It was actually for one of my first stories that I wrote. The really bad ones.
Yeah.
It ended with the universe literally, like, dying and resetting, and I'm like, this thing that no one's ever gonna read but me.
I don't think I ever pull, like, a reset bomb kind of ending.
Yeah, and I was like, this is a bad ending, but you know what? What if like, no, because no one's ever gonna read my...
I'm making that game on my deathbed, the one where everything just goes away, like...
We love a reset ending here.
Oh, God. Also, I'm gonna start using Thanos a lot more for these areas that I really should not be in right now. I mean,
he snapped.
He's way too powerful.
Thanos snapped.
Protect me!
What the heck was that? I cut these at weird moments, like...
So what do you think about the 20s ending soon? I wonder if that dates the videos.
This is going up next year. This is going up in 2020.
We're doing this before the 20s again. Oh,
yeah.
no.
You need to turn on the lighthouse and that blinds the squid.
No!
That's what he meant when he said we need a bright idea, and I hate how they word that because it makes you so confused. Also, I think I skip out on one thing. I think around this area you can get the second area the photojournalist needs to recruit her. Also, you didn't see that there, but I actually soft reset the game because this game has an autosave feature.
Fun.
And when you quit or you die, you go back to the last person you talked to, which was the car salesman, but you keep everything you did. Kind of like when you die.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
Yeah, so this is just a lot more convenient. So now we can go up here and talk with the squid again.
You're not obeying traffic laws.
We may have to deal with those tentacles.
The tentacles.
We may have to deal with those tentacles. Alright, this is a weird enemy. So how this enemy works... Yeah, so the tentacle is an enemy, like it's a separate enemy. It can go underground and pull out a different sign. I think there's a stop sign, a yield sign, and a go sign. Yes, really. And these signs do different things, though honestly, I don't know what any sign aside from the stop sign does because I always kill them way too quickly.
Gotta destroy them.
Oh, Teacher Learned Protractor. That's a cool move because you use it on anyone and their next attack becomes 100% accurate. There are a lot of moves there are a few attacks in this game that like are super strong but at the downside of low accuracy. Like the captain gets a few of those, and we're gonna learn how to use. You can use the teacher in tandem with those for really good strategies. So there's the go sign. Bye. I don't know what the go sign does. I've never had these things last long enough to use it.
You did it.
Warns of construction hazards.
Like, he's just doing his job.
He's just doing his job.
Let him do his job. Hashtag Dexit in pain and Thanos all here to save the world.
Yep.
Keep it up.
The car salesman is one of my favorite attack quotes. He goes, "I hope you're insured," as he's attacking him.
You better have insurance.
You better have it. We got the pickle jar for the bartender.
Heck yeah.
Do you want to guess what that does?
Pickles things.
No. It turns his normal attack into a poison attack.
Oh god.
I wouldn't be here either.
If it weren't for government wasteful spending, I wouldn't be here. Engine flush. Beautiful.
I have to go. My planet needs me.
Squid Pro Quo is the name of that mission.
I like calling it Splatoon.
I don't know what I was doing there. Oh, I think I'm trying to open the menu, but I can't do that from the car either. The car kind of pisses me off, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
you get to go zoom.
you get to go zoom, but at what cost? Alright, so we're gonna take him out.
Get her done. Get her done. Get her done.
Get her done!
He's atoned for his sins.
I really... Okay, so I'm glad to have him back. Oh wait, no, he's still at no health.
So that means we gotta put him back in school.
We gotta put him back in school.
You're laying all these poor pasto people in school, and the teacher's like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
I do. Do I put him back in school? No, I put him in school because I want him to gain some experience. And you in school because I don't really use you. I think I just put everyone in school.
I'll go to school.
If you take someone out of school while they're learning, you still get the experience. Like, you just don't get all the experience. You don't get a refund either.
Well, that's nice.
Need some... I feel like I'm playing a video game!
Classic.
Thanks, dude. Oh, and I think once you open the menu, you can't get back in the car without using the car salesman talent again, which is kind of weird.
Alright.
There, little. What do you need? Swimmers keep disappearing. I have a hunch there is a giant squid behind it.
Phew, where to start? A, I can't swim. B, aren't you supposed to handle this? C, that's a very specific hunch. And D, I don't want to get wet.
Well, I can't leave my post, so that doesn't leave us many options, does it? Will you help? Pretty please.
How dangerous do you think?
Roll your R's like that.
So, Raz couldn't swim either.
Raz couldn't swim. Oh my god.
He has the gypsy curse.
This is getting better. He has Raz's gypsy curse where he can't get wet.
Said anything about mouth to mouth.
Just take it like a man. You'll thank me later.
Aaron, you missed the line, but she said she'll blow into your lungs, which might be a Mother 3 reference. So we're underwater now.
I guess the gypsy curse wasn't a thing.
This is wonderful. There are some enemies. Oh, there's another exterminator mission down here too.
Oh, look at it!
This is a teeny tiny enemy, and I hate it. It's very annoying, and it also has a counter.
But it's baby.
It's annoying.
Look at it, Adam. It's so small, and it's pink.
The sound effect it makes when it counters is like weirdly creepy to me. I don't know. We'll hear it in like a minute. Oh! That sound effect right there, what is that?
Not fun.
I recognize that sound from somewhere, but I don't know what it is.
Everyone pull up your video game audio library.
Is that from RPG Maker? No, that can't be from RPG Maker. You need to own RPG Maker to get the license to use those. Even though I think you can only use them in RPG Maker stuff. Or Dagisa stuff. I don't know.
Rushing across the ocean floor, seeing what we can find.
Yeah. I think a wider diversity of monsters do spawn down here once you take care of all the urchins. You have to kill 15 of them.
Oh boy.
For the mission. I start this, but I don't get into Swagger. That is a game-breaking ability.
Oh, he's so cool.
Right now, Thanos is overpowered. Because that ability, that's the ability that deals damage the more an opponent has in health.
Oh god.
And this scales scales really like high. So no, like I've seen this attack do like half damage to a boss if you hit him with it on the first turn.
Oh god.
It's like this is when the school mascot starts to become really broken. And I'd recommend like just straight up not using him at all if you want a challenge.
So you're feeding your party member a bunch of soggy food?
I don't know.
Like, hey guys, sorry about the urchin, sorry about the drowning, but hey, we got this. Another new guy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think at this point I put the school mascot back in though, just because he makes this next boss kind of quantum theory.
Everyone's favorite thing.
It's my favorite thing.
You did a video on that a while back.
I did a video and a half on quantum theory. Because it's not a Game Dog video essay unless I talk about quantum theory at some point. That and the many worlds interpretation.
All that kind of stuff. You guys want some wet sushi? Please take it. For some good old food.
I actually don't have that many items.
You gotta keep your tea buff and strong.
By the way, if your brother has a rank 3 talent, buy the gorilla suit from his shop for no.
It was me in the gorilla suit.
One of the school mascot's equips is called the Gorilla Suit. It turns his normal attacks into lightning abilities.
Huh.
Dangers!
But you are the danger. Hey, that's just insensitive, don't you think? Oh well, let's go pound on him.
To send a message that the waters are dangerous, he's pulling humans underneath the sea. To send a message, not to kill people, just to send the message that the water is. It's just a message.
What do you mean drowning?
So this fight is not that bad, honestly. I feel like you're meant to do this kind of early. Because, you know, you can do literally everything in this game in any order you want.
You can do everything kind of early?
Yeah. Yeah, I told you, we're probably going to get pretty much all the party members before we even continue the plot. Do you remember what was happening, even?
You beat your, guy in red suit?
We beat the opposition leader, and then the moonbucks flew off, and we gotta go find it.
True.
Oh, no, and the next thing we're supposed to do is go to, the Capitol building, which I call the White House, and talk to the president about the weird things that have been going on.
Can't be the White House, it's the light gray house.
It's the light gray house. I'm surprised they didn't call it that. Aaron, in both games, a Capitol building is a dungeon. And it's great.
As it should be.
I can't believe what they did with this in the sequel, though. It's like in a volcano. And that one character I keep alluding to owns it. So imagine like if that one politician was Bowser. Oh, that's kind of what I'm like. It's ridiculous. It's like a golf course in a volcano. It's absurd. I love it. Like it's gonna date the game in a couple years when we play this when I play that in a few years times. Like
You'll never expect this!
that's a weird sound effect.
Oh god, you killed his head.
So yeah, the tentacles actually stay around. Unlike, okay, this is kind of weird to me. Mind blow. I don't want a girl who can. I want a girl who can blow my mind. I don't know why I brought the teacher here. I don't know. He has one element attack and it's strong against these guys. So.
Emotional support.
Emotional support.
This is my emotional support teacher.
I didn't really use this skill, but the teacher has an ability where you can like double the experience you get this turn for this battle. You know who else gets that ability?
The Thanos?
No, the school mascot gets the ability to double the experience you get for as if he doesn't have enough weird like just game-breaking stuff, including a heal the most broken attack in the game and something to double the experience you get.
He's the Thanos. He needs to be.
He's like the Noko. Like he just gets freaking everything. Like I hate how overpowered he is.
Buff. Good job, guys.
Once I get all the party members, I might never use him again, just because I'm. I see a lot of Let's Players use him.
The looks, and the fashion sense, and a little bit of the brawn, too.
Starting to doubt their cult leader.
So now that we killed the safety squid, we have to go back to the lifeguard.
Hello there, little man. You need something? What do you need? So, what did you find out down there?
Yep, squid. Big squid.
Oh, I knew it!
If you knew he was down there, why didn't you go take care of him a while ago?
Do all you men ask so many questions?
I love that line.
Everything all right?
Thanks to you, I lost my job. They don't need me if beaches are safe.
That's not
what they do. That's
not how lifeguarding works.
Well, I killed all the sharks, so I guess I'm not a lifeguard anymore.
We don't need the lifeguard anymore.
Wah, wah.
So then the vice president says, "Do you want to be my personal bodyguard?"
I mean it. You can protect me from people and save me if I'm drowning.
This is the happiest day of my life. I could kiss you.
Stop it. We already had mouth-to-mouth once. That's enough for one day.
Fine. Then tomorrow it is.
Heck yeah.
We get the lifeguard, who's a fan favorite. So her talent is, you know how we went underwater?
Yeah.
Before you get her, that's the only place you can go underwater. And okay, I gotta mention, Aaron named these characters, not me. Okay, just keep that in mind.
She's buff. My waifu.
I think my description was just like buff Russian lady. I don't know.
And I saw buff.
So yeah, she's pretty good. Don't have any equips. Restores moderate health. She's like a water-based paladin that also has muscle-based moves, which are really cool.
Hell yeah.
She has one really cool ability I like a lot, where it's a heal, but the heal it's called mouth to mouth. It's a heal, but the heal also copies status ailments of the character you use it on, which is kind of cool. We might see that at some point. I want to use her a lot later in the playthrough, and that's the end of the episode.
See you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.